When I'm writing, I feel calm and I feel free to be myself and have an open mind.
When I'm writing, I feel full of joy. It just lets all my emotions out.
When I'm writing, I feel like I could travel to a place far away, but even if it's only in my head, I can write about it and it can sound just as good as I can picture it.
Writers in the Schools is a literary arts education program, and it pairs local professional writers with public schools and places them in schools for intensive residencies. Really at the heart of WITS is a belief that young people are vital and that their stories are vital, that their selves are vital.
It's an experience that their creativity matters. Creativity is a source of power, it's a source of dignity, it's a source of survival when a lot else is turbulent in your life. It's an experience that I think students carry with them, even if they're not going to continue an active practice of creative writing in the rest of their lives.
Black and brown children don't really get a lot of space to be creative, and it's just to remind them that you're a kid and your creativity deserves a voice. And the fact that I could give this to Ryan and hear how she talks about writing now, I mean, you use the word calm, that's beautiful. And so anything that I can give to them, which I wish I could have given to myself as a kid, that's it. That's beautiful to me.
And how when the fall is done and she is bare and exposed, she sits in embarrassment of the lies she whispered in your ears.
It's all coming back to me now. I was looking for something that can only be found here, but I don't remember what it was.
Powers no one has once or twice had before. I have none of it, I have all of it, but it gets to me. Who was I in the great before? What was my first story?
I learned that writing can be anything that you make it, but always have fun with it. The lessons that I do with Cass, they're more fun and you get to open up and be yourself and be creative.
It was like a guideline, so even if you didn't know what to write, you kind of had an idea, but you could still kind of be creative with it.
Imagination, writing, bam, it just makes everything fun.
Poetry and creative writing in general offer a slowness, an interrogation, an introspection, and through that, connection builds, connection to self, connection to others, connection to the broader world, and through that, potential.
I don't know if I would have considered myself a writer before the WITS program, but I think it's only fair if I do it now.
WITS has supported and reimagined what school can be like by creating a program that really attends to and listens to and speaks to students individually, each and every one of them.
I feel like the work of Writers in the Schools and the work that I have on my own in my creative practice are both kind of connected to questions of freedom and strangeness and joy.
We compensate WITS writers competitively. Seattle is an expensive city. Great cities have great writers and great artists, and that it's important that they be able to live and make work and contribute in the city that we live in.
Why did you start writing?
I didn't feel like authors knew that I existed.
One thing that I love that we're doing this year is WITS Rewritten. It's an amazing program that allows us to show up in schools completely at no cost. It costs $20,000 to bring a WITS residency to a school. And historically, SAL has subsidized 70 to 95% of the program costs. Through WITS Rewritten, we are completely removing the financial barrier and fully subsidizing the program so that we can show up to schools that wouldn't otherwise be able to host us. This year, we are piloting the program in 3 schools that serve students furthest from educational justice. When people make contributions to SAL, that helps us bring WITS to more similarly situated schools.
We've been passionate supporters of WITS, supporting it financially, emotionally, and temporally, however you want to put it. Cannot think of anything better than giving children the opportunity to write and to express themselves and not get graded and to not be wrong.
I mean, anytime I got to see Ryan, it just made my day. just made my day.
Thank you.